And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Back to throw, it's Archer. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Davis. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Send the tight end in motion. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Trying to get rid of it. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. 3rd down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. They'll try to get it through the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. Trying to make one miss. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The Chippewas offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Trying to establish the run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Eight-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Could not make his way to the corner.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Powers inside. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Chippewas with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just got rid of that one.
We're already in the 1st quarter, but already you get the feeling this could
be. Man, I got one of the most horrible O-lines in the country, bro.
On the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They punted away on 4th down. And that ball will... They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Thompson wants to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up the few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
2nd down, going to throw it. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
Now, on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Working the ground game. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Chippewas come to the line in the hurry-up.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
The Chippewas getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Looking for running room. They were all over it.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Floats it out in space. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Turns it upfield. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Come on, bro. We got to go for it, Coach. Come on, man.
You're obviously set up in field goal range here, Dan.
This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down.
They put another quarterback in to go for it?
Fake wants to throw.
Disrespect is crazy.
Picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the threes. We need 6s.
Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Barrels ahead. And again, he gets nothing. This defense is not giving up anything on the goal line. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on 3rd and goal from the 2? Selling the fake. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Central Michigan. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Breeze. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good to finish things off. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Out wide left, it's Udo. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. 2nd and long here. The play fake. He's got the tight end. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Tells the run, wants to pass. In traffic, it's Bush. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Archer. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. From the gun. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Spits it out to the back. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
3rd and long right here. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Chippewas come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Thompson to throw. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Keeping his eyes downfield. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Long way to go on 2nd down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used the timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Drops back on 1st down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Thompson wants to throw. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their...
The Chippewas offense makes its way out to start the drive. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. All over him immediately.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the 2nd half if you're on defense.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Mountaineers! The defense putting points on the board. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Finds the tight end. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. The Chippewas will hustle to the line. Thompson to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the...
The Central Michigan offense takes the field to go to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Wide receiver going in motion. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Sells to run, looking to pass. Makes the grab.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Chippewas are rolling down the field. Thompson wants to throw. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
It's so nice.
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fires to the tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Sells to fake. Look out! And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Thompson to throw. Finds his big tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's caught. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
Caught. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. The Chippewas want to pick up the tempo.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of the...
Breaks the tackle, and he might have room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll need a bunch on second down. The ride. Looking for a crease. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Chippewas have moved it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Snags it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Making the adjustment. Thompson wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Knocked down immediately. They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. Wants to pass. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on fourth and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on fourth and goal. He's looking to pass. They're all over him. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Chippewas. What a big play here as they try to tie it up with the 2 in the waning moments. The snap sets up to throw. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's in. Thompson to throw. Rushes on. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Making the adjustment on the play. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Needs it here on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the third time today.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play and this game is over. One takeaway.
3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring